Willkommen, Gamer-Freunde, Ladies. Die Woche zwischen dem Jahr, die ist ja oft magisch. Und wir machen weiter in der Nachmittagsrunde mit Nightmare Frames. Mit mir, eurem Gastgeber Twitcher, live aus der Gaming Lounge. Das letzte Mal haben wir hier pausiert. Und hatten sehr interessante Fragen rund um Filme und Musik, die so und so ausgefallen sind. Ja, und jetzt müssen wir weiterschauen, denn wir brauchen ja noch das Model, die Schauspielerin und das Fotobuch. Und ich habe mir da ein bisschen was angeschaut, wie man da weiterkommen kann. Meistens ist es ja so, dass man ab und zu mal sich einen Funken holen muss, um das richtig aufflammen zu können. Und das werden wir jetzt machen. Wir sind nämlich schon nah dran, denn wir haben ja den Pinsel mit dem Kaugummi kombiniert, ein Kaugummipinsel. Und damit geht es dann weiter. Viel Spaß! So, dann gehen wir jetzt hier raus. Okay, wir haben hier die Mailbox. Und ich hatte da ja schon das letzte Mal reingeschaut, wo wir uns hier umgesehen haben. Und hier sind ein paar seltsame Fotografien drin, die hier nicht reingehören. Ja. So, und wir brauchen jetzt, um die Fotos rauszubekommen, wir brauchen ja ein gewisses Druckmittel für Barry. Und das werden wir hier mit der Mailbox kombinieren. You push the brush through the gap and try to get the picture stuck to the gum. You succeed. Great. So, jetzt haben wir nämlich die Fotografien. With the photos finally in your power, you read the note. I'm sorry, Barry. I don't want to have this kind of material in my possession. I could get in trouble, and so could you. Ja, das sagt ja schon einiges. The photos are of two nude girls in sensual poses. Neither of them must be more than 15 years old. Mitch's depravity knows no bounds. Ja. Not only does Barry Mitchell harass and blackmail his clients, he also photographs naked underage girls. This guy should be locked up. Ja, schauen wir mal, ob wir das machen können. So, wo ich aber jetzt mal kurz hingehen will, ist zu Glenn wegen den Fotos. Ja, und wer den vorigen Teil sich nochmal anschauen will, kann das gern hier bei mir auf Twitch-Kanal machen oder auf der Tube. Links sind wie immer in der Beschreibung unten. So, wir gehen jetzt mal zum kleinen Bishop. Und hier wollte ich nochmal schauen. Umbrella Stand. Ah, okay. You unfold one of the posters. Was haben wir hier? Supernatural Action Dings da. Terrifying Journey Beyond the Stars. That Dimension, okay. Billy Marsters was right. Serial killer in the neighborhood. The name of the game. Check all the movie posters at Glenn Bishop's office. Supernatural Action Thriller. He doesn't care. She's immortal or not. Okay. Geht er nochmal alle durch hier? Okay, der geht immer nochmal alle durch. Ah, hier sieht man sogar Augen. Glenn Bishop Productions. She's immortal or not. Jürgen Witch Story wird einfach geschossen. Okay, cool, dann haben wir das jetzt. Können wir da abhauen. Also okay. So, warte mal, jetzt. Genau, jetzt gehe ich erstmal zu Vicky und dann gehen wir nochmal zum. Moment mal, wie heißt es? Also, Wine Street, genau. Ja, ich glaube, das ist gut. Hallo Egge, ich grüße dich. Willkommen in der Nachmittagsrunde. Heute ist es möglich. Wie geht's? Schön, dass du reinschaust. So, Vicky. So, da wir jetzt das Ding haben hier. Achso, das hat sogar den Kaugummi-Pinsel verbraucht. Hier, Vicky. Vicky's not interested in that. Also das bedeutet, dass wir direkt zu ihm hingehen. Okay, na gut. Dann machen wir das. Dann gehen wir direkt in die Vine Street. So, konfrontieren wir mal den Barry. Vielleicht kann ich mich nachher umschauen. You know, this is starting to amuse me. Okay, was haben wir jetzt hier? Give me the photo book now. I found something in your mailbox. We see each other again. Ja, das hier. I found something in your mailbox. Wait a minute. Have you been snooping in my mailbox, you son of a bitch? So you're in the business of taking pictures of naked underage girls, huh? Surprising but not unexpected. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Ja, das sagst du immer. Those pictures should ring a bell. They were taken here. The background is the same. One of your clients. Are you accusing me of taking pictures of naked minors? Yes. Ich liebe das, wenn ich mit dem Charakter übereinstimme in der Aussage. Das ist schon witzig. Do you want to meet in front of a lawyer? Sure, why not? Although we could find ourselves in front of the police as soon as I hand over the material. Everyone will know what you did before we go to trial. You motherfucking piece of vanilla pudding. What the hell do you want from me? You already know that. Vicky Hoff's photo book. Shit, shit. Tja, ja. Shit. Einmal. 4, 5. Shit, shit. Here you go. So, jetzt haben wir Vicky's book. Nice. Now give me those pictures. I don't have them here. I said give them to me. You heard what I said. And don't get any closer. I get as close as I want, okay? Give me the pictures. I said that. What are you doing? Don't you touch me again. Is that a threat? BAM! You occasionally slam your fist on the desk when a script is not working out, but you've never punched a person. Achso, wenn der Erzähler das sagt, dann kann ich immer klicken. Die provisorische Brücke wackelt. Oh nee, das ist aber nicht gut. Ich bin müde, habe heute ein 4-jähriges Mädchen und einen Junghund bespart. Oh, das glaube ich dir. 2 super Junge. Ja. Ja, das zieht schon ganz schön am Akku. Ach ja, und die letzte Nacht war auch nicht viel besser als die davor. Ah, so ein Mist. Habe aber morgen früh einen Termin beim Zahnarzt. Ach so, okay. Können die das mal bitte so festmachen, dass du eine Weile Ruhe hast? Den Rest des Jahres und mindestens die erste Woche? Das ist wirklich, ey. Muss ja auch mal dann wieder Ruhe haben, das ist ja nervig. Drück dir die Daumen. Not bad for the first time. You check if you've overdone it. Gut, hast du am alten Jahr den Termin, das ist gut. Ja, Dezember ist ja immer so ein Drängungsmonat. Das noch schnell und das noch und dort noch den Termin und da noch die Leute. Bloß nicht übertreiben, sowas. No, the bastard is still alive. Sweet dreams, Dighead. Okay, ich kann mich gar nicht umsehen, ich muss gleich wieder rausgehen. Kann ich ja mal reingehen? You have no business in Barry Minch's studio and you'd better not come back here. The guy will want to get his revenge and you may not get away with it this time. Okay. Fair enough. Carlos. Irgendwann reden wir mal mit Carlos. Ja, ja. So, warte mal, jetzt gehen wir erstmal zum Diner. So. Dass sie zumindest bis zum 10. hält, wo die Einprobe der Brücke ist. Das sollte die ja eigentlich letzte Woche Freitag... Ah, letzte Woche Freitag, Ja, hoffen wir's. Ja, hoffentlich. So, jetzt reden wir mal hier mit Vicky. Vicky. That's all. As you wish. So, warte, ich habe was für dich. Vicky's photographs would make most casting directors consider her for any project. You stare at them, mesmerized. For a moment you struggle with the decision of letting go of her. Ja. So, bitteschön. I've got your book. Want to see it? Not really. I don't want to see that pig's work. Did you give him what he deserved? Kind of. That's my boy. What have you done, Alan? Me? Nothing. Stop wasting time. Take that book to the producer. I'm on my way. Gut, dann machen wir uns auf den Weg. Der isst ja noch seinen Burger. Weil ich das gerade sehe, oben in dem Video hier. Wie heißt das Spiel? Prince of Persia kommt nächstes Jahr raus, aber 2D. Wäre cool, wenn die eine Demo hätten. Also, das kennen wir schon. Wir müssen jetzt zu Glenn. Okay. So, Glenn. Hold on, Tony. Did you get? Yes. And that too. Tony, I'll call you later. My guardian angel has arrived. Well, well. Apologies for not offering you a chair, but I had a little mishap with the old office end. Don't worry. Alright, let's get down to business. The director. Who is it? Würde ich überraschen. Jack Palmer. The giant insect guy? He's still alive? Sorry, it's the only one I could get. Are you serious? That's fantastic. Is it? Don't you watch Eliza's show? She plays his films all the time. The kids know him. I can already picture the hype. Jack Palmer's long-awaited return to directing. We have to take advantage of this 50s revival, you know. The peeps at Fangoria will love it. I like your choice, Goldberg. And I like you. Did you send him to the shoot? Yes, he should be on his way already. Mal sehen, wie er aussieht. Wonderful. Let's see the girl. Did you bring the photo book? Yes, here you go. Well, let's see. So, those eyes. What a looker. She reminds me of that girl who was in the... Was? Is my weekend. The one by Sam Peckinpah. What's her name? Meg Foster. That's it. It's not a must, but can she act? She's the best actress I know. And how come I have never heard of her before? She hasn't had much luck. What are you waiting for? Call her and give her the news. Ich bin ja schon froh, dass die über die Feiertage gehalten hat. Ja, das ist gut, ja. Wiggy, it's Alan. The role is yours. No, you don't owe me anything. Does Joe agree? Will Karen cover for you? Perfect. Get on with it already. Tell her to rush to 1864 Kenmore Avenue and ask for Tony. Das ist der, mit dem der immer redet. Bin mal gespannt, wer das ist. Mr. Bishop says that... Ah, you heard him. That's all. Yes, we'll talk later. Break a leg, Vicky. Mr. Goldberg, you just saved my life. How could I ever thank you? Give me your soul. Ah yes, you wanted to talk about Peter Evans. That's why you're here, right? Damn right. You see, Hollywood has its myths and its ghosts. But this one I'm going to tell you about is real. The Sister of Mercy, ring a bell? I don't think so. She's a figure worshipped by everyone in the film business. She's stinking rich, more than you and I could ever imagine. She does and undoes as she pleases in Hollywood. You could say that Hollywood belongs to her. Whoa. What does all this have to do with Peter Evans? Evans was a poor bastard. He spent more than he earned. Ah, das sollte man nicht machen. He had an obelisk brought from Egypt, probably just for his dogs to piss on. War es der Obelisk bei dem Anwesen? Oh. The studio no longer wanted him. He had cash flow problems and gambling issues. Ah, gambling. He was done for. Came to me because he heard that I could get him in touch with the Sister of Mercy. Okay. I called her, but she wanted nothing to do with Evans. She had no use for him. Evans probably saw no way out and shot himself. Oh. But you, on the other hand, I'm sure she would be delighted to meet you. Okay. What does the Sister of Mercy do? Das klingt doch schon wieder nach dem Kult, oder? She's like the genie in the lamp. She offers you anything that you can think of. Money, power, whatever you want. Und was ist mit Wissen? Wissen kann sie mir wohl nicht geben, was? But she asks for something in return. Na, war ja klar. Such as, it depends on what she needs at the time. If so, how come you haven't? I haven't always been in the cheap movie business. Goldberg. In the 40s I was an up-and-coming producer at RKO and I blew it. Who knows what would have become of me if she hadn't helped me not once but twice. Oh, twice? Let's just say that we had a very close relationship, if you know what I mean. Boah, ich hab keine Ahnung, von was du redest. You know what? Talk to her. She likes men like you. Resourceful. Ja, mal sehen, wie sie aussieht. You just proved it to me. Don't you have any ambitions? Is there something you want with all your might and you feel there's no human way to get it? She will make it happen for you. No human way? Okay. Take my advice. I don't know. When you get out of here, go to 10350 Callan Road in Bel Air. I will call her. She'll be waiting for you. Okay. It is the most I can do for you as a token of gratitude. Alright, I go see her. You won't regret it. Callan Road. By the way. Yeah. If you have an idea for a horror movie, I can listen to it and if I like it, I'll buy it from you. Nur für die Idee? Oh, da fällt mir schon viel ein. On the cheap, though. Alright. Gut, Glenn. Fotos hier noch. Also ich würde schon sagen, dass die 3D-Brille vielleicht mal für ein Rätsel ist. So, was machen wir jetzt? Ja, okay, wir gehen erstmal zu dem neuen Ort. Und dann werde ich schon mal speichern. Ja, bei Feiertagen wird immer deftig gespeist. Ah, hier. Callan Road. Fancy. Mit dem Butler. Mrs. Westmore will be with you shortly. Wait here, please. Hobson. The Hobson family has been serving the Westmores since 1843. With no offspring and retirement approaching, he has long felt guilty about not being able to continue working for Helen Westmore for the rest of his life. Ja, so Butlerschulen sind super hart. Und sehr teuer. Aber wenn dich deine Familie aufnimmt, hast du ausgesorgt. Aber dafür musst du schon gebaut sein. Ja. Aber so lernt man natürlich auch ein Gentleman zu sein. Zwar ein dienender Gentleman, aber manche wissen ja gar nicht mehr, was das ist. In unserer heutigen schönen Zeit, nicht wahr? Ja, okay. So. Hobson? Sir? Was haben wir hier? Do they really call her the Sister of Mercy? Would it take long? Have you been serving here for a long time? Ja. My whole life, Mr. Goldberg. Okay. Will it take long? Yeah. Mrs. Westmore is a very busy person. Okay. Das stimmt, ich bin als Frau mehr Gentleman als manch Mann. Ja, das kriegt man bei vielen immer zügig mit. Ja, merkst dann halt dann, ob die aus einem guten Elternhaus kommen oder nicht. Ja. Und selbst wenn sie nicht aus einem guten Elternhaus kommen, können sie das trotzdem für sich noch entscheiden, aber das machen ja auch nicht so viele. Naja, es ist eben nicht immer so einfach, ja? Aber Versuch ist immer gut. The Sister of Mercy, the Fairy Godmother, the Genie of the Lamb, the Witch of Wishes. The Witch of Wishes, okay. Have some respect and call her Mrs. Westmore. Ja. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Mhm. Warte mal, wenn... Oh, wir sind aber ziemlich hoch, sehe ich gerade hier. Guck dir das mal an hier. Okay, was haben wir hier noch? Ja, das... Okay, Porträt. Is that her? No, it's her sister. She passed away in 45. Try not to mention her, sir. Oh, das ist die Schwester. Alan. Oh, wow. Die ist ja jetzt gerade. Halleluja. Ist die älter, die Schwester? Mrs. Westmore. There's no need for formalities. Please call me Helen. Oh, so schnell, ne? Okay, okay. Take the day off, Hobson. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you came. It's a pleasure to have the best horror screenwriter in my house. Ja, aktuell stimmt das sogar. Are you familiar with my work? I've been fascinated by the genre since I attended the premiere of Universal's Dracula in 31, when I was 9. 1931, holy shit. Since then I have been interested in everything that has come before and after in horror cinema. Oder ist es 1831? Niemand weiß es so genau. But there's something that saddens me. That the person who currently best understands the genre's tropes and takes them a step further does not consider himself a horror fan. I was, I guess, when I was young. Corman, Hammer films. But you've matured, right? I hope that's not what you're implying. Horror films are more than just silly entertainment for teenagers. There's more maturity and complexity in your first foray into the genre, Campfire Psycho, than in Melodies of Heaven. I hope you'll forgive my words, but that movie you hold in such high esteem was full of melodramatic cliches. Okay. Anyway, let us first address the matter that has brought you here. Okay. Peter Evans. You can understand why a person who apparently has everything would take his own life. Ja. Ist sie vielleicht der Kopf von dem Kult? He had money, success and health. Why did he come to see you? Machen wir erstmal das. Money, success and health. Everything was aspired. We aspire to in this life. Right? Money? He was a spendthrift, Alan. Obelisk in his garden, brought from Egypt. Daily parties in his mansion. Such a lifestyle is hard to maintain. Yeah. Success. His last few films performed way below what the studio expected. Shareholders were anxious to get rid of him. As to his health, he was sick. Na klar. Könnte sein, dass die älter hier ist, oder? Naja. Ja, da gab es sowas, was er mit Geld nicht kaufen konnte. He knew that his days as a star producer were coming to an end. And although he was aware that his life was about to change, he lost a fortune at poker. Ja, warum pokert denn der? Vor allem, wie kommt es immer, wenn man im Geld schwimmt und sagt dann so, naja, da gehe ich doch mal Glücksspiele spielen? Oder alkoholmäßig? Warum kommt denn das immer als erster Gedanke? Verstehe ich nicht. Klar kann man schon gut in gute Speise und Getränke investieren. Aber doch nicht immer so. Ne. Na, was wird denn da gerade ausgekratzt? Was kann ich dir sagen? Ein griechischer Joghurt. Like you, I guess. Less than you might think. Hobson says I'm always stepping on his toes. Evans was not like us, Alan. Like so many others in his desperation, he turned to me as a last resort. He refused to listen. I refused to listen to him, and that rejection was probably what pulled the trigger which blew his head off. Oh, die hat ihn nicht unterstützt, weil die das erkannt hat, und dann hat er gesagt, na dann gibt's nichts mehr für mich. But I don't feel guilty about it. What's a seeker? You, for example. Our mutual friend Glenn had a problem, and in a matter of an hour, you solved it. Yeah. I was lucky. I knew an actress and a director. A lucky seeker. What more could I ask for? Come with me. Oh, ich liebe solche Games. Frankenstein, released in March 1910 and produced by Thomas Alva Edison. It is believed to be lost. The only remaining copy lies in that display case. The prize was to rescue Metro Goldwyn Mayer once more, but it was worth it. Let us continue. Ist das ein Schlüssel bei Dracula? A Blind Bargain. Directed in 1922 by Wallace Worsley and starring Lon Chaney. The original negative was destroyed in 1931, and the last known print was lost in the same fire that destroyed the only copy of 1927's London After Midnight. Directed by Tom Romer und so weiter, and played by Lon Chaney. I know it. I've always wanted to watch it. It doesn't live up to its legend, but it's the holy grail for horror film collectors. Okay. Especially for those who don't know about Edward Keller's last film. Edward Keller? You know him, right? Of course. I've never felt more uncomfortable in a movie theater. Bloody Mind Games. Terrifying. A very low budget film that horrified everyone who saw it. George A. Romero has stated that he was influenced by it when making The Night of the Living Dead. Even William Friedkin claimed that he tried to live up to it with The Exorcist, but failed. His mastery of the genre was unrivaled. You have that gift too, although Keller was more visual. His last film, you said? It's my understanding that Bloody Mind Games was the only one he directed. Always thought it was a shame he didn't make more films. What happened? He disappeared. It is well known that after his debut feature film, William Castle bet on him to direct Rosemary's Baby bevor the studio opted for Roman Polanski. Aber hier sind so viele Realverbindungen, das ist so gut. But he can't find him. What few people know is that in 1970 a young reporter for Variety magazine called his boss to say that he had stumbled upon him in a small town. Ja, der will auch seine Ruhe haben. He claimed that Keller had shot the scariest film in history. And knowing what he was capable of, that might have been the case. What town was that? No one knows. The reporter never called again. He disappeared too. Oh. I want that film, Alan. And I believe you are the right man for the job. Tell me, what would you like in exchange? Aha, wir sollen diesen Film holen. Den einzigen letzten. To win an Oscar? Nah. To be rich and famous? Nah. I want to write high-budget dramas. To write. Oh, ich muss mich jetzt echt entscheiden. A Blind Borgen. Madman. Nee, Oscar will ich nicht. Reich und berühmt will ich auch nicht werden. Drama. Ich mach das hier. I can pick up the phone and get studios to fight over anything you may write. Ja, dadurch kann ich auch Geld bekommen und berühmt werden, ne? Als Nebeneffekt, aber schade, dass nicht da steht, ich biete dir Bücher und Wissen an und so weiter. Okay, ich gehe mal hier von unten nach oben. Ja, ich muss das jetzt nehmen. Evans was rich and famous and things didn't go so well for him. Yeah. Go ahead, look inside yourself and tell me what is it you desire the most. That one thing you could never get otherwise. Ja. An Oscar. Anyone can win one without my intervention. You have a golden opportunity, Alan. Shoot higher. Lisa? I know what you want, Alan. You are trapped in this endless loop. You're unhappy with what you have. You want to be the master of your own life, not a slave to it. You will be. You just have to find that movie. Tell me, do you accept? Helen Westmore offers you everything you've dreamed of. You have dreamt of since you came to Hollywood. You would rather have earned it on your own merits, ja, besser ist es. But an opportunity like this only comes along once in a lifetime, and only to a select few. Ja. Think carefully, Alan. Boah. I'll do it, I'm sorry, but I'm not a seeker. Ich mache erstmal das. You are, believe me. I'm a good judge of character. Na klar. And something tells me you'll be the one to find the scariest movie ever. Aber wenn ich die grüne Figur im Hintergrund sehe, muss ich schon lachen. Sieht schon witzig aus. Trust me, Alan. With my help you will achieve great things in this business if that is what you want. Alright, I'm in. Excellent. But where do I start? The last clue we have is the missing reporter. But don't bother with variety. They don't know anything. Try to follow his footsteps and find out how he got to Keller. But how? This is a job of a seeker. I'm sure you will know who to ask. No promises, but I'll try. It's been a pleasure, Alan. I know you will be back with the film. I better get moving. Thank you, Helen. Good luck to you, Seeker. Okay. Tja. Okay, jetzt müssen wir mal speichern. So, da haben wir das schon mal in den Büchern. Okay, gehen wir nochmal zu Productions. Dave? Dave wird wahrscheinlich im ganzen Spiel nicht mit uns reden. So, gibt's was Neues hier? James. Ah. Do you know anything about Edward Keller? Is he an actor? No, a director. No idea, sorry. Pam? Are you busy? Always am. What do you need? Erstmal so, allgemein. Okay. Does the name Edward Keller sounds familiar? Edward Keller. Keller. If you give me a minute, I can check the archives. I doubt he'll be there. He was a horror film director in the 60s. Unfortunately, in that case, I can't help you, Alan. That's okay. Na, ob der jetzt hier bei dem drin ist? Nein. Na, weiß der irgendwas? Keller? Sure. If I do this for a living, it's thanks to people like him. Okay. I've always wanted to do something on the level of Bloody Mind Games, and I hope that one day you'll write something that surpasses it. Anyone's capable of doing it. It's you. Do you know where I can find him? No, Alan. I don't. Last I heard from him, he was about to direct Rosemary's Baby. Can you imagine? If he had directed it, Polanski's version would look like a Sesame Street episode in comparison. So, why the interest in Keller? Just curious. Well, I'm sorry I can't help you. Awesome. Okay. Na, dann gehen wir wieder raus. So, haben wir Menschen. Ist immer noch hier. Okay. Das zeige ich mal lieber nicht. Nochmal zum Diner. Oh, hier ist jemand Neues. Karen. Karen is usually in charge of the morning shift and has gladly agreed to take Vicky's place. Joe pays his employees well. I'm watching you, Alan. What did I do? Nothing yet, but try not to leave me without another employee, okay? Hi, Karen. Okay, new look. I got Vicky a role in the movie. What are you reading? I'm leaving. Yeah, what are you reading? Okay. Star Hits, a music magazine. Are the articles any good? No idea, I'm just looking at the pictures. Okay. John Taylor is such a dreamboat. New look? Yes, do you like it? Very colorful. It's just like Cyndi Lauper wears it in the She-Pop music video. Cindy who? Right. I forgot you live on Saturn. Okay, das stimmt nicht ganz, aber na, nehmen wir mal so mit. I got Vicky a role in the movie. I know. Vicky must be very grateful. It's the very least you could do after what you said to her. What did I say? You should know. Oh man, kann das niemand mal sagen, was er gesagt hat? See you later, Alan. She's so unusual. Talk to Karen, okay? Mal etwas freigeschalten. Dass ich mir hier nichts zu trinken holen kann, ist eine Schande. Jeden Tag 10 Euro. Ja, was? Okay, gehen wir mal zur Side. Reden wir nochmal mit Amanda. No, no. Auf jeden Fall nicht. Hm. Kommen wir in den Shop irgendwann mal rein? Boah! Nee, doch nicht. Ja, das habe ich gespielt, Quiz 85. Hm. FX. Mark. What's up, dude? Here. Do you know Edward Keller? Edward Keller, man. He and his work give me the creeps. Why is that? Have you seen his only film? It's from '67. Very low budget. And at the time, no other film had such realistic makeup effects. Okay. Before Tom Savini came along, nobody had seen amputations and decapitations of that level on screen. What's your point? Word has it that there was no makeup effects department on that film. What are you saying? Wie was echte Leute zerhackt? Only the director was present at the premiere. No one of the actors attended. None of them have been seen again in any other production. Die haben ihre echten Schauspieler gekillt für den Effekt. Holy shit. Ja, da konnte natürlich niemand da sein. From what I heard, there were no professional actors und so weiter und so fort. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking for Keller. You wouldn't know where I can find him. No fucking clue, dude. He vanished off the face of the earth. Although Wayne is the Keller expert here. Who's Wayne? My partner, man. He's a Keller nut. Just a sec. Wayne! Hey Wayne, you idiot! Alan Goldberg wants to talk to you about Edward Keller. Ist es der, der sich als Zombie verkleidet hat? Ach du Scheiße. Die ticken doch wohl nicht mehr ganz sauber, ja, aber wirklich. Cut it out, man. Tell him about Keller. Ja, das war der Zombie-Typ. What do you want to know? Was haben wir hier? Mark here says there were no makeup effects in Bloody Mind Games. Sowas wie Saw. Nur, dass du keine Chance hast zum Überleben. Ich meine, klar, bei Saw kannst du schon überleben, aber du bist so verletzt. Also, aber die haben es schon verdient. Okay, ja. Nehmen wir mal das hier. Marky says there were no makeup effects in Bloody Mind Games. Oh yes, that legend. Bullshit. Kristen Masterson, who played Mary, was in several episodes of Happy Days in the 1970s. In the movie, they smashed her face. Mark, buddy, you're so gullible. Man, the one in Happy Days is another Kristen Masterson. That actress denies having worked with Keller. It's the same one, for fuck's sake. Older, but she's the same actress. Not again, we've been through this before. You know, man, Keller had the craziest theory. According to him, an actor should not appear in any more films once he finished his role. Ja klar, weil er dann tot ist. This Ja, das finden wir bestimmt auch noch raus, ob die wirklich tot sind. Oh, fuck off. You fuck off. Ja, ja, ja. So, ja, also. Ja. Okay, everybody's come down. I was just curious. What might in fact be true is... Well, the word on the street is that they used real corpses for the deaths. According to the crew credits, Keller was in charge of makeup bags. I know the craftsman, and either Keller was a genius or a bloody killer. Well, they used real corpses. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt, was da wirklich rauskommt. Tell me about Keller. There's not much else to say about it. Okay. Nobody knew about him until he released Bloody Mind Games. It was a very cheap film, yet touched by the hand of a genius. Ja, nicht nur du, ja, genau. Yeah. It was released in only a few theaters and didn't gross much. It's gross. Oh. Nobody had seen anything like it before. It blended psychological horror with the gimmicky really well. Romero, Friedkin, Polanski, and even Hitchcock raved about the film, and the cult following soon began to develop around... Ah! Der Kult hat sich dann danach also entwickelt. Sieh an, da ist der wahrscheinlich der Kopf. Have you seen it? Yeah, I got to see it as a kid in the cinema. It's a fucking masterpiece. So, Keller, right? He was only seen once at the premiere. He gave a really crazy dissertation about fear. Nobody knew what he was talking about. He left during the screening. He was never seen again. Well, he gave a couple of interviews not long after. Although there's a rumor that the answers were not his. A fake interview, you know? Oh, I want to find him. Well, you have your work cut out for you, Paul. Nobody knows where he is. They call him the J.D. Salinger of horror. Hell, Salinger is easier to track down. Although he sent you for a hike if you do. Has no one been in contact with him? What do you know about his last film? Was mal das? Edward Keller's last film, huh? Ja, den müssen wir besorgen noch. It's a myth, man. A hoax. Some guy from Variety made up. Doesn't exist. There's no record of it in any production company. And if it really existed, I could give my right arm to see it. Ja, da muss der Film aber extrem gut sein, deinen Arm dafür abgibst. Has no one been in contact with him? Was he married? Did he have children? Fuck, I've been looking forward to this for months. Okay. What are you talking about? Mark, listen carefully. You're gonna shit yourself. Keller had a daughter with his partner. Some Kate. Kimberly, whatever. The girl was named Elizabeth. Elizabeth Keller. Something happened to the couple and Keller took charge of her daughter rather unwillingly. Their relationship wasn't very good, so Elizabeth cut ties with him. She took off and changed her name. She's quite popular nowadays. What? We all know her. Even our friend Goldberg has insulted her in an interview. Haben die schon mal direkt gesehen? Wait a minute. You can't be serious. Eliza? From Eliza's Mansion of Horrors? Bingo. You're fucking with me, right? How do you know that? Tracy told me. Tracy? From Hello, Mary Sue? She had a fling with her. Apparently one night she was feeling down and vented to Tracy. She didn't get along with Keller and walked out on him at the age of 13. If there is anyone who might know more about Keller, that might be Eliza. Okay, krass. Also. Verrückt. Although going by the dates, she must have flown the nest long before the premiere of Bloody Mind Games. I don't know if she will be of much help. I can't believe it. I need to speak with Eliza. Where can I find her? I think that video game she's starring and is coming out tomorrow. And she's presenting it at a Radio Shack. I have no idea which one. Tomorrow? What about today? Right now she must be shooting Eliza's Mansion of Horrors. But I don't know in which studio. Sorry, I can't help you. Don't worry, you have been very helpful already. I know whom to ask. Keep me posted if Eliza decides to talk to you. Although I really doubt she will, after all the shit you've talked about her. We'll see if there's any luck. Well, I still have to make 13 feet of intestines. So anything else, man? No, I think that's all. Then I'm off. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks to you, buddy. Wayne is right, dude. Try not to take a dump on the genre in every interview you give. Too young to fall in love. Yeah. Gut, ich bin gleich wieder da. So, willkommen zurück zu Nightmare Frames. Wir framen jetzt weiter. Was? Ich wusste doch schon immer, dass du einen Dachschaden hast. Hä? Ah. Gut, dann gehen wir wieder raus. Oder haben wir da was? Warte mal, was ist hier wegen den Bildern? Was sagt denn der hier? Nicht interessiert. Gute Sache. Hey. Glenn. Nochmal zum Glenn gehen. Irgendwas mit Beck. Mr. Bishop. Goldberg. Can I do for you? So, was haben wir hier? I have an idea for a horror movie. I have spoken to Helen Westmore. Do you know anything about Edward Keller? Lass mal das. Na, wegen deinem Gesang eben. Ach so, wegen dem Gesang. Ja, das hat gut gepasst. I'm trying to find him. I met him, you know. It was just when you released Bloody Mary Games. Great movie. I suggested he shoot a similar film for Flying Saucer. He rejected me rather rudely. What an... He had other plans, big ones. He was ambitious. I can't deny that. Okay. Look, Goldberg, I know I have a reputation for not being a particularly nice guy. But Keller was in a whole other league. Okay. Do you know where I can find him? I have absolutely no idea. But if you want some advice, stay away from him if you do find him. Okay. Oh yeah? Tell me. Oh, was können wir denn nehmen als Idee? Children's Play, Supernatural Entity, The Heirs. Talk about something else. Yeah. Ach so, okay. A young couple is tormented at night by a supernatural entity they cannot see. You can't see it? So we don't show it. Less budget. I like it. Continue. The gimmick of the film is that everything would be shot on video. Video? Huh? That's what we do. I like it. I mean, it would be like a home recording. During the day, the protagonists would record themselves with a handheld camera. And at night they would mount it on a tripod in their room to capture the entity that's hunting them. Huh. And do they screw? What? Do they make love? Huh? No. They record themselves while they are sleeping in order to get proof of the entity's existence. They just sleep? Hell, people would be disappointed if there was no action in the home recording of a bedroom. Hier geht's Geistermann! Do you get it? I'm not convinced. Another one. Oh. The Hostel. Don't stop shooting. Sehen wir mal das. The Heirs. When the matriarch of a family dies, her daughter Annie, a miniature artist. I'm getting bored. Another one. Oh wow. Yeah. Chill. A serial killer called I don't know, let's say Curtly Ray is mortally wounded by the police in a toy store while trying to escape. At which time he transfers her spirit to one of the best-selling dolls of the Christmas season. Yeah. Continue. Some days later, a kid named Randy? Sure, why not? Randy gets one of those dolls as a Christmas present. Specifically, the doll that Curtly Ray transferred his spirit onto. And the doll starts killing. Yeah. A dwarf. I'm sorry, what? The doll would have to be a dwarf in disguise. I know one. His name is Fred. He's as tall as a 6-year-old. He complains that no one gives him any elevated roles. Get it? It wouldn't look convincing. I thought about animatronics. Animatronics, do you know how expensive that is? It's about making me money, not losing it. Ja. Invest. I don't like it. Another one. Oh, haben wir bis jetzt nur eins, was der ganz gut fand. Don't stop shooting. A team of reporters gets trapped inside a building full of zombies. The whole film would be shot handheld as if simulating a TV recording. Again with that? Damn, Goldberg, what's the obsession with the handheld camera? I make video films, but I try not to make them look that way. Another one. The hostel. Couple of backpackers traveling through Europe looking for easy sex. Sex? Now we're talking. Oh. Our protagonists arrive at the hostel in a small town in Czechoslovakia where they will be tortured and... Wait a minute. Czechoslovakia? That's too far. Let's go to Geld. What about... San Pablo. It's about an hour from here. There's seedy hostels and the folks over there are very rough. Okay. The strength of the film lies in the fact that the protagonists happen to be in a country they don't know and where they don't speak the language. Yeah. Genau. I'm not moving my ass from LA, Goldberg. Another one. Clara Bell. Damit ist, glaube ich, auch die Puppe gemeint. Der ist ja, glaube ich, Annabelle. Jack and Leah are a couple who are expecting their first child. Leah is an avid doll lover, so her husband gifts her the one she has always wanted to have. And the doll starts killing. Yeah. Well, not directly. Fred, what? My friend, the dwarf, he could dress up as a doll. It is not necessary, the doll does not move. A demon is behind it. I owe Fred a movie. If the doll moves, I'll buy the idea. The film will lose all its punches. No Fred, no movie. Another one. The haunting. Was? The haunting of the house on the hill. Yeah. That one already exists. I suppose you're referring to House on Haunted Hill. I know House on Haunted Hill. That's not the one. What was it called? The Haunting of Hill House. But the film I'm proposing would be called The Haunting of the House on the Hill, not The Haunting of Hill House. Ja, schön kreativ. Ja. But it could be confused with the one I'm talking about. The house on the haunted hill is yours, right? No, mine is the haunting of the house on the hill. Ah, I got it. I was referring to the haunted hill and the haunted house. Or was it the hill house on the haunted hill? Listen, let's just leave it there. I'm starting to get a headache. Ja, du hast doch angefangen. Another one. What kind of movie are you looking for exactly? Horror and science fiction. Not too expensive to shoot. What does a horror movie need to have for you to be interested in it? Blood and tits. Oh, okay. And the science fiction ones? Aliens. And blood and tits. Oh, okay. Great. Let's talk about something else. I've spoken to Helen Westmore. Mal sehen, was sie sagt. Yes, she called. She's very happy with you. You've made a great impression on her. You can probably achieve what she asks of you without any problems. She knows what to ask and who to ask it of. You're a lucky man. That's all. Okay, okay. Na gut. Hahaha. So, dann gehen wir nochmal in die Vine Street. Hier kommen wir jetzt nicht mehr rein, ne? Wegen Barry. Gut, aber hier muss ja noch irgendwas sein mit Carlos. Wir müssen die wahrscheinlich irgendwie ablenken oder irgendwas machen. Vielleicht hilft uns ja Oma. Kann ich hier irgendwie rosa? Kannst du nicht machen, okay. Ach hier, das ist vielleicht. Oma. Ja, okay. Nicht mehr als 5 Minuten im Wartezimmer warten. Das ist natürlich grandios. Okay. Tja, gute Frage. Wo können wir denn hingehen? Das ist cool, wie immer jemand anders sitzt. Können wir mit dem hier reden? Oh. Mhm. Helen Westmore has placed her trust in you. You don't want to go back there empty-handed. Okay. Das heißt, es ist irgendwo alles hier. Aber wo sind jetzt die anderen beiden? Ich dachte, ich treffe die irgendwie zusammen. Oder dass man irgendwie zusammen hingeht. Muss ich denn nicht auch noch diesen Tony treffen? Hm. Ja. Tja, wo können wir denn hingehen? Hm. Sie kann mir mit allem helfen, nur nicht damit. Das ist auch gut. Sagen wir vielleicht noch was anderes über den Kult? Ach so. Ich will der eine 3D-Brille haben. Ja. Okay. Was brauchen wir, damit wir zu Carlos kommen? Schon irgendwelche Gegenstände? Achso, ich kann ja mal wieder ein bisschen kombinieren. Mal gucken. Können wir irgendwie Das wäre wahrscheinlich eher ungewöhnlich. Also, das kann ich ja gar nicht kombinieren. Keep the coins in, ja. You don't need to see that in 3D. Okay. You shouldn't even have them in your possession. Didum, 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 didum. Ja, bitteschön. Warte mal, können wir das machen? You should take out the coins and wash it with bleach if you want to drink water from the cup. Ja, okay. Hm. Ja, okay. Was kann ich denn hier machen? Jetzt haben wir schon alles durch. Wie viele 3D-Brillen haben wir denn hier drin? Hm. Ja, mit der Axt. Was können wir denn hier machen? Jetzt einfach nochmal zum Diner gehen. Frage ist eher, ob es nicht jedes Mal dieselbe 3D-Brille ist. Hm. Haben wir dieselbe rausgenommen? Ah, das ist ja dasselbe, ne? Ja. Sieht nicht so aus. Wie lang ist denn der an seinem Burger? Ich denke mal auch, dass wir irgendwann mal hier rein müssen. Ohne dass der das merkt. New Steak Burger. Hier kommen wir ja nicht rein, weil der noch geschützt ist. Kann ich nicht mit dem anderen Typen reden? Ne. The Mold. Woran liegt es jetzt? Warum kommt man nicht weiter? Hm. Ist hier draußen irgendwas? Hm. Ah ja, man kann doch Schnellreise machen sozusagen. Was kann ich denn jetzt mit der hier? Ich muss sie doch bestimmt irgendwie ablenken. Vielleicht ist halt die gesuchte Person hier drin. Aber die will ja gar nichts haben. Ja, geh mal weg. Okay. Was? Oder hier rein? Nee. Hm. Hm. Achso, ja, okay. Nein? Okay. Aber Licht ausmachen, dass die hier vorkommt, das hat ja nichts gebracht. Oh no, no. Ja, wenn du wartest, muss schon sein. Also ich sehe nicht, dass ich jetzt hier irgendwas machen kann. Okay, ich kann nichts kombinieren. Ich finde die anderen beiden nicht. Wollen wir jetzt in die Büroklammer? Kannst du das vielleicht dann aufschließen? Nein? Nicht? Ich habe aber leider auch keine Idee. Hm. Okay. Hm. Aber das kommt in solchen Spielen immer wieder vor, ja? Du musst immer irgendwie gucken und dann... Hier ist nichts. Hier kann ich noch mit denen reden. Warte mal, vielleicht die... Kann ich vielleicht die Brille wegen Rot und Blau? Ach, scheiße. Ja, okay. mach das trotzdem mal jetzt hier. Oh, can you take a look at this? Muss ja echt immer verrückt denken. Irgendwie werden wir jetzt nicht eingesperrt. Are you aware of what you're showing to me? I stole them from a Vine Street photographer. So they don't belong to you then? The best thing you can do right now is to hand them over to the closest police station and they will take care of this guy. Can you do anything? I have to be here. Do as I say. Take them to the nearest police station. Girls on film show the photos to the police agent. Okay. Gut, das hat storymäßig ein bisschen was gebracht. Okay, ja, aber wo ist denn jetzt hier eine Polizeistation? Polizei, Dings, hier, Polizei. Wo ist die Polizei? Ist doch nichts mit Polizei. Laundry. Okay, Vielleicht kommt das noch, aber... Gute Frage, wo? Die anderen beiden sind verschluckt, sind auch nicht mehr da. So. Gute Frage. Da muss ich mal schauen, ob ich mir irgendwie einen Tipp holen kann. Mhm. Bitte was? Wo ist der Hinweis, um weiterzukommen? Also wie gesagt, ich habe schon Ideen, aber die Sache ist, ich brauche irgendwas, um das auszulösen. Irgendwie alles dunkel machen, dass die vorgeht. Dann komme ich an das Buch oder so, oder kann man reingucken. Vielleicht nicht unbedingt reingehen, aber im Buch lesen, wer der Patient ist. Vielleicht dann die Daten rausbekommen. Okay. Okay, Hinweis ist, wir sollen mal mit Meg reden. Meg ist im Diner. Warte, ich will mal kurz gucken hier. Also, okay, Meg. Ah, okay. Ja, guter Tipp, danke. What do you know about Edward Keller? He directed Bloody Mind Games. What else? It is considered the scariest movie in history. Anything else? What is this? A quiz? I want to find him. Well, I don't think it's going to be that easy. Just as he came, he left. I know that he had been in talks with Paramount to shoot Rosemary's Baby. That's right, but that's all I know, I'm afraid. It's okay. Do you know where Eliza's mansion of horrors is being shot? The show is so popular that NBS has acquired it for this new season. Okay, it's being recorded in their studios. Ja, wir wussten davor noch gar nicht welche. I don't know which stage exactly, but my friend John is at the guard booth today. He knows. Ah, okay, so sind wir weitergekommen gegenüber dem letzten Mal. Tell him you are there on my behalf and he'll let you in without a problem. Thanks a lot, Mac. I wish I could be there when Eliza smacks you in the face. Oh. Because she's going to, you know. I'm afraid so. NBS Studios, nice, okay. Na, es hat wahrscheinlich eine Weile gedauert, dass ich nochmal mit dem geredet hätte. Ja. So, neuer Standort, NBS Studios. Mal sehen, wie es da aussieht. Wow. Tonight's film is unlike any other you have seen. You will see decapitations, exploding bodies and gallons of blood. Decapitations, so. And a sex scene. Das ist das Wichtigste. Which is probably what your parents wouldn't want you to see. At least those were the words of one of the network executives who almost didn't allow us to broadcast the film. Das klingt so nach Boss, Kampfmusik. And that's one of the problems with American morality. We can show you to open a body with a chainsaw. Or 1,001 ways to torture a person. Acts against nature. But if you see a boob, all alarms go off. Yeah. But I have no doubt that this executive who didn't want you to watch tonight's movie is paying a dominatrix $100 an hour to get whipped right now. Aha. What? What do you mean cut? Since when do managers double dip as directors? She can't say that. What can't I say? You're saying Howard Leighton is into BDSM? And isn't that true? Of course it's true. That's precisely why you can't say it. I'm sick of that jerk. Hugh's right, Eliza. NBS could cancel our show if you start digging up dirt on the management. I can say it with other words. No, for heaven's sake. Bite your tongue. Let's repeat everything from the top. And you, quiet. Is everyone ready? Ich komme gerade rein hier. Unbelievable. You've got a lot of nerve showing your face around here. Oh, der hat mich gleich erkannt. Who are you? Hugh Steinman, Eliza's manager. The same one who sued you for slander of my client. So das war Eliza. Oh yeah? You have not received it yet? Maybe. I don't check the mail much, ever, since her crazy fans started sending me death threats. Ja. What do you want, Goldberg? I want to talk to Eliza. Ich dachte erst, es war die andere verkleidet. I very much doubt that she wants to talk to you. I want to ask her about her father. Eliza doesn't talk about her private life, especially not with you. Come on, Hudson, give me a chance. Hugh, you know what? This could be interesting. Will you apologize to her? I have no problem with that. Fine, I hope this matter will be settled today. Right now she's shooting her show. You will be able to talk to her when she's done. But it will be after this guy. Who? The one sitting there. He's the president of a fan club in Encino. He's going to interview her and take a couple of pictures with her. And I hope he does it quickly. He won't stop reminding me that he suffers from chromatic anxiety. Ah, wie die Oma, I don't know what that is, but I don't want any more delays today. Are you serious? That kid can wait. No, Goldberg, you can wait. Don't expect me to make things so easy for you after everything that happened. Take it over, take it or leave it. Fine, I'll wait. Great. So, dann schauen wir uns natürlich wieder mal um. Eliza is so popular that New World Pictures offered her to star in a movie. A cheap film of dubious quality, but it helped to further entrench her figure in pop culture. So, warte, kommt noch mehr? Ne. Moving Eliza's figure reveals a box of electrical switches. Electrical panel. Light? It is a... what? Whirlflex. Spotlight widely used in television in the 70s. Although it's not being used right now, it looks like it is connected to the electrical power. The on-off switch appears to be broken. Okay. Ashtray. Das hier Lionel. Clark Hammond. At the age of 30, Clark Hammond has found in Eliza some kind of new religion. Ach du Scheiße. He records all her shows on VHS and catalogs them. Collects her merchandise, and he even is the president of a fan club in Encino. Although at the moment it only has 2 members, him and his mother. Yep. Yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. Ich war gerade schockiert. I have all her albums. But she doesn't. Oh, hahaha, I get it. Der sieht so richtig aus wie so ein Kinderschänder. I need to speak with Eliza. What do you have there? What do you have? Und so weiter. Where? In your hand. Oh, it's a signed photo of Bella Lugosi. It has been in my family for many years. Ach, der will das unterschrieben haben. My grandfather was an actor in Romania, you know. Okay. Lugosi himself gave it to him, and when they met at the Actors Union there. Yeah. It was founded by Lugosi. Why don't you bring the photo with you? Is it some kind of lucky charm? I'm going to give it to Eliza. You're going to give a family keepsake to a stranger? Eliza is no stranger to me. She has been a part of my life for years. Since you want to get rid of the photo, you could make a pretty penny instead of giving it away. Eliza probably won't give a damn about it. She'll toss it in a drawer and forget about it. I do what I want with my stuff, okay? Okay, no need to snap at me like that. Der bringt die dann bestimmt um. Nervous about meeting Eliza? Yeah, yes, of course, who wouldn't? But it's also because of my chromatic anxiety. Flares up when I get nervous. Do you know if there's a hospital nearby? Nein, aber eine Arztpraxis. I must calm down. Vielleicht kommen wir ja durch den rein als Notfall. Das wäre auch ganz gut. I need to speak with Eliza. Oh, about what? That is my own business. The problem is that I have to wait for you to finish whatever your business is with her. I have to interview her for the Eliza Encino fan club newsletter. Yeah, well, whatever. Can you tell that guy Hudson or Hugh that you'll let me go first? I'm sorry, but the shoot is running late and I have to get home as soon as possible. They're waiting for me. Your kids? No, I don't have any children. The wife? My mother. How old are you, man? The 30. Okay. Na gut, wir gehen mal davon aus, dass seine Mutter schwer krank ist und er hilft ihr. Pam, 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 pam. Your mother can wait. I don't think she'll worry if you're 1 or 2 hours late. You're old enough to not have a curfew. What the hell? You're old enough to be living by yourself. No, my mother might get nervous if I'm late. That upsets her. Was, ist das Einzige? Na, dann kannst du ja ruhig zu spät kommen. Also nicht zu spät kommen, aber später kommen. Gut, ich glaube, dann haben wir ja alles. Come on, let me go first. No, I can't. You won't find anything but cigarette butts. The ashtray is overflowing with cigarette butts. Lionel was a rising star for the Golden Bears until a knee injury ended his meteoric career. He reinvented himself as a celebrity bodyguard and still carries around the frustration of not being able to play for his old team. Oh man. So don't tickle his funny bone if you don't want him to take it out on you. Okay. Nochmal kurz. Warte mal, geht das auch, wenn ich so und so drücke? Ah, okay, dann spielt es keine Rolle, was ich drücke, okay. I'm not here to talk. If you want something, ask Hugh. Dressing room. A door with a gold star. Certainly not the technician's dressing room. A 6-foot bodyguard will stop you. Okay. Aber nicht, wenn du schnell genug bist. Solche Muttersöhnchen sind echt anstrengend. Ja, das ist total das Klischee hier. Grandios. Solche blühen erst richtig auf, wenn die Eltern nicht mehr da sind. Wenn die Mutter bei dem stirbt, dann fängt er aber richtig Feuer. Naja. Gibt schon genug Horrorgeschichten. Naja, ist auch noch nicht so alt. So, was haben wir hier? It probably controls the power on the film set. Ja, wir werden mal hier die Lichter auszappen hier. There's no doubt that she's an icon of pop culture. Posters, mugs, sticker albums, movies, video games, books, figurines. Ja, wenn ihr all diese tollen Sachen, die ich gerade vorgelesen habe, auch von der Gaming Lounge haben wollt, dann bestellt einfach vor. Ihr müsst nur alt genug werden. So, weiter geht's. You can find your image on the most unsuspected items. Where do you think you are going? Take a look at the chute. Didn't you see that sign? It says they are on the... What? It says they are on the air and the program is not live. Fancy yourself a smarty pants. No, I'm just... Do not interrupt the shoot. Oh, okay, da geht er gleich so weit zurück. Ja, dann werden wir doch mal unterbrechen. Dein Wort in Gottes Ohren. Ich kenne einen von der Sorte, der mit fast 40 erst ausgezogen. Okay, ja. Ja, sowas gibt es ja nicht nur in Filmen, das ja, wie du es eben schon schreibst, ne? Das trifft dann schon erst zu. Naja. Da gibt es natürlich wieder den Kontrast, wo manche schon sehr, sehr jung allein dann sind. Das hat auch wieder Vor- und Nachteile. Aber das ist dann eher mehr so eine Erziehungssache. Oh, hier blitzt schon. Okay, gucken wir mal. It is closed. Jetzt nicht mehr. Hier, warte mal, hier ist dann der Stecker, oder? Kann ich das... Geh mal hier rüber. Achso. Jetzt geht das Ding an. Isn't it too hot in here all of a sudden? Dann wird er sich bestimmt verziehen und dann komme ich vorher dran. Und das auch nur unter Zwang. Ah, okay, wenn es dann so ist, na gut, das ist auch wieder ungünstig. Ja. Kann ich hier noch irgendwas... You don't need to do anything else with the light. Ah, okay, gut. Hey, ist hier zu warm? Die Strahler können sehr heiß werden. Ah, hier noch was Neues dazu. Ja, warte mal, kann ich... Kann ich hier noch was machen? Noch verstärken? Achso, ist kaputt. Warte mal hier, brauchst du 3D? He's already wearing a pair. Ja, der kann ja wechseln. Was ist hier? Nicht, dass dein Herz explodiert? You're not going to Vince Clark with that. Okay. Ah, ja. Ja, ich kann das. UFO wäre bestimmt auch was für den. Sorry, I don't get paid to talk. Okay. Mist. Achso, hier oben steht on air, genau. You won't discover anything else by moving Eliza. Okay. Tja, also. Das sind wohl die dauerhaften Gegenstände, die wir hier haben. Ich muss warten, bis das zu Ende ist. Die Idee ist, das wird sehr heiß, der haut ab, ich bringe ihn dorthin. Ich bringe ihn in die Arztpraxis, die ist abgelenkt, die rosa. Und ich kann in dem Buch gucken. Vielleicht komme ich auch sogar zum Arzt rein. Ich hoffe, es gibt hier wieder so Geheimgänge. Oder irgendwie sowas Unheimliches noch. Irgendwelchen Gewölben. Okay. Monitor. Eliza usually works without a script. She knows what she wants to say and plays it by ear. It's one of the keys to her success. Do you want me to drag you out of here? Actually, I wouldn't like it. Well, that's what you're looking for. Okay, weiter komme ich nicht erst bis dahin. Lionel, du kannst doch mal kurz weggehen. Hier, wie wär's damit? Don't bother showing him. Lionel isn't here for that. Okay. Deine Meinung zu so einem Wahnsinn hier? Oh, okay. Oder die hier, komm. 3D? Ah, schade. Nein, das kriegst du nicht. Merkwürdig. Ja. Es geht nicht. So, und jetzt ist hier schon wieder... Stopp. Die hat nur gesagt, dass es ein bisschen warm geworden ist, aber das reicht nicht. Kann man das nicht irgendwie erhöhen? Also es geht hier auf jeden Fall nicht mehr auszuschalten. Maybe you can convince Hugh that you need to talk to Eliza urgently. Hugh's in the middle of the shoot. He wouldn't like to be interrupted. Ja, wahrscheinlich dann nochmal. Ja. Nochmal weggehen, was? Tja, und jetzt? Wo kann man hin? Ich denke mal schon, dass es so ähnlich funktioniert, dass wir den dann dorthin bringen vielleicht. Aber wann ist das zu Ende? Irgendwas muss doch mit dem Licht sein. Es muss also. Nee, warte mal, wir müssen nochmal hier rein. Es muss irgendwas. Es ist dem schon zu warm, aber es ist noch nicht heiß genug. Was kann es sein? The light doesn't need that. Ja, das ist natürlich alles Quatsch, was ich mache. Huh? Oh! I knew it sooner or later it had to happen to me. Is there a doctor in the house? Oh! I need a doctor. Okay, da hätte ich noch eine Weile gebraucht. Das hätte ich so nicht rausgekriegt. Ah, dann macht es wieder aus. Ach, guck an. Ja, manche Sachen kriegst du nur nicht raus. Rumprobieren raus. Where's that guy? He had to go. Why? I have no idea. Better that way. We are running late. Eliza will be with you in a second. Denk dran, ausweichen. Thanks, Hudson. Hugh. Behave yourself, Goldberg. Oh, da kommt sie schon. You're Alan Goldberg, right? Yeah. Alan Goldberg, the screenwriter. Achtung, Vorsicht. That's me. I know you are. But I wanted to be sure before I did it. Do what? Vorsicht, this. Bam. Fatality. Shit, that hurt. You know what hurts. For a person you admire to insult you every time he gives an interview. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Fuck, that hurts. I don't like interviews, Eliza. I usually drink too much beforehand. I usually drink... Also, yeah. That explains a lot. Explains. One day someone asked me what I thought of you as a horror icon. I remember it quite well, a stripper that used horror to make teenagers horny. Okay. Something like that. Not something like that. Those were literally your words. Yeah. Magazines love us, youths. When I'm drunk or hangover, I play along. By calling me what? This is more than just playing along. That is. In fact, I don't even know why I'm wasting my time with a sexist pig like yourself. Eliza, I'm sorry I said those words. I tend to be a jerk most of the time. You are? I know you've earned that slap and every other slap you want to give me, I've earned. I just hope your fans don't follow your lead. What do you mean? I get threats from them every day. Really? I had no idea. Don't worry about it. I don't pay much attention to them. Although I just met one of your fans. You have the same look as Mark David Chapman. I can't tell you how sorry I am, Alan. In a way, I feel responsible for it. I have dedicated you a few choice words in some of my programs. In one of them I said that I would like to see you good tonight. Good tonight. Those idiots must have taken it seriously. Yeah. Don't feel guilty. It's what I get und so weiter. I'm in the middle of a shoot. Can address them now and get this over with. Don't worry. Shall we call it even? Sounds good to me. Come, let's sit down. Alright, Alan. I know you didn't come just to apologize. What can I help you with? I would like to talk about your father. My father, Edward Keller. How did you? I guess it doesn't matter. I've spent my whole life trying to hide the fact that I'm that bastard's daughter. And to be honest, you're the last person I feel like talking to about this. Ah, wir sind gut im Recherchieren. But whatever, go ahead. Just promise me you'll keep it a secret. Of course. Okay, Alan Goldberg. Shoot. Was hier? Would you know where I can find him? I'm looking for his last film. Was mir das? Hopefully rotting in hell. You've had no contact with him? None at all. And as you can see, my life has improved a lot since I don't hear from him. What was he like? There isn't much information about your father. A genius, according to most. But a horrible person in my eyes. He didn't like people, not even his family. The only thing he cared about was his work. His ambition led him to neglect everything in his life that didn't have to do with cinema. I owe nothing to that man except for my love of horror films. It's the only damn thing he ever impressed upon me. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about your father. I've been offered something huge if I manage to get my hands on the last film he shot. And I'm hoping I'll be able to find it. Ah, yes. That movie. The Holy Grail of cursed movies. Ja, wenn wir das gefunden haben, werden wir bestimmt die Hölle öffnen können. I'm afraid it's nothing more than a legend. And it would not surprise me at all if he had made it up. He enjoyed being the center of attention. He was a very vain person. According to what I've been told, he released bloody mind games and then vanished. Even when the film became a success, he still didn't resurface. Could have taken the opportunity to, as you say, be the center of attention. He was a very complex person, Alan. Don't try to make sense of everything he did or didn't do. Gee, I thought I'd find a clue as to his whereabouts here. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help, but I'm glad to have talked to you, even if it was about this. It seems like you're on the right track towards not being a dick. I try not to be, but I'm not very good at it. Want some advice, Alan Goldberg? Give up your search. Nobody who has stepped into my father's orbit has walked away unscathed. He was a manipulative psychopath. He loved to see people suffer. I think he loved that even more than he did horror movies. He drove my mother crazy. Did you know that? I am sorry. He never laid a hand on her, but had absolute control over her. My mother was a strong, independent person. No one could explain how she could consent to that kind of relationship with my father. She ended up killing herself. Whoa, was? I was 12 when it happened. And he took care of me. I don't know if it was because he didn't want to deal with child protective services, which would have distracted him from filming bloody mind games. Ja, irgendeinen Grund wird sie gehabt haben. I ended up in a... Just a moment, I think I have a clue for you. Okay. I'm all ears. At the time, around 1966, my father joined a cult. Na, also. They called themselves the House of the Black Light. It was just one of the many satanic cults that sprung up in LA when the hippie movement began to fizzle out. They said they worshipped the devil and who knows what else, but all they did was get high on LSD and fuck like rabbits. Das erste finde ich nicht so gut, das zweite, ja, kann man schon mal machen. Hust, hust. No? My father and a couple of other guys were the only und so weiter. I saw him do terrible things to the girls. Okay, klingt nicht so gut. They probably ended up like my mother. I walked out of there after 2 months. I had nowhere to go and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. But anything was better than staying there. Yeah. The thing is that 2 months ago, there happened to be a report on NBS about New Age cults in LA. Yeah. There's one called Sigma Omicron. And you know what? They were the same format the House of the Black Light used as their HQ, and they interviewed their leader. Some guy named Dan. Okay. That guy was already around in the 60s. Also, das ist untot. He might know something about your father. I don't know how much time he spent there, but the leader of Sigma Omicron probably knows more than I do. Yep, naja. Where is this farm? Do you know the Lost Canyons Golf Club in Simi Valley? Rings a bell. Is the first farm you come across heading north? Sigma Omicron, new location. Thank you very much for your help, Eliza. You're welcome. But remember, I've warned you about my father. He's a tornado that swallows up everyone around it. Be careful. And one more thing. I had to make this program to show off my body. Nicht? I love horror films, and out there is a whole generation of kids who will be the ones to dignify this genre in the future. Yeah. My wish is to spark a passion in them for this type of cinema and hope they end up being the next Raimi or John Carpenter. Ja, aber nicht mit so einem TikTok-Brain. Or the next Alan Goldberg, because even if it pains you to admit it, you are one of us. I have to go back to the shoot. Take care, Alan. Thank you, Eliza. And I'm so sorry about it. It's all in the past. Okay. Das war richtig gut. Richtig gutes Gespräch. So, das heißt, wir müssen jetzt hier so, das heißt, wir müssen jetzt zu Sigma Omicron. Ja, schön. Wait here, please. He will wait as long as you want, as long as the meter keeps running. Okay. Hen. The animals perch on the fence as if they were the guardian of the palace, of the place. For some strange reason, you feel compelled to pet the hen. You get a well-deserved peck on your fingers. Okay. Drums. A couple of drums crumbling with rust. You take a look inside the drums and regret it immediately. You don't know exactly what's in them, but it's probably not healthy to keep smelling the stench they give off. The sign. Sigma and Omicron. This is definitely the place. Symbols give away that it is a fraternity or indeed a cult. Da werden wir bestimmt auch den anderen Typ finden. Okay, the truck. House. Downtown LA. Today's unusual low pollution allows you to see the buildings that make up the Los Angeles skyline. You came in a cab, remember? Yeah. The blades of the rusty old mill squeak every time the wheel turns, the structure swaying so much that you're afraid to walk past it in case it collapses. The only function the mill serves now is to test how long it will stay standing. A ramshackle truck sits in the shade of the tree. From the looks of it, you doubt it will even start. It crosses your mind to search the truck, but you don't even know what you would find in it. Okay, the house. The house's exterior has a gloomy aspect. What a little paint remains is cracked. The wood is dried out, and the only thing holding the porch-proof roof up is a pair of pillars, at risk of collapsing. This probably hasn't been maintained since the 50s. Ja dann. Boah, ist aber schnell reingerannt. Hello? You don't really know what they do here, but certainly not cleaning. Dust fills the entire room, steering by the breeze coming in through the open window in the background. Oh, mal sehen, wer jetzt kommt. Also hier ist ein Raum, hier geht's die Treppe hoch, hier geht's wahrscheinlich noch hinter. Exit. Door. Clock. Staircase, okay. Na, kommt hier jemand in Gewändern an? The clock looks older than the house. It's 50 minutes late. But it didn't come here to set clocks. Ja, ja. It's a dusty, empty room with only an even dustier closet in it. There's no one in that room. Will ich reingehen und gucken? Nein? Na gut. Dann... Und hier unten kann ich... Nichts. Oh! They lead to the upper floor. Shit. Oh! The fuck happened here? Kennen die oder sind die hier in Trance? Trophies? The taxidermist fantasy hanging on the wall shows animals native to the area, such as the red fox or the cougar. They seem to have been here even before this house was occupied by a group of devil-worshipping hippies. You don't think taxidermy makes any sense, not even as a type of horror aesthetic? Tell me your book. Cabinet. Cultist. Haha! You freaks. Okay. Leader. Desk. Oh, here, UFO. Poster. The poster art shows a guy delighted to be abducted by a flying saucer with 50s aesthetics. If this sort of thing were real, surely the aliens would not take the people of Sigma Omicron to their planet unless they wanted to study human stupidity. Ah, das wissen die bestimmt schon längst. Okay. Gucken wir erstmal hier, Buch. The handwritten book is a fantasy about a dark lord, flying saucers, and planets beyond our galaxy. All sprinkled with a hefty dose of homophobic and racist paragraphs for good measure. There is a yellowed piece of paper between its pages. Can we just name? You pick up the paper that was between the pages of the book. It is a list of plans you do not know, accompanied by their corresponding measurement in grams. Something tells you that's what they've taken to end up like this. Recipe. Ah, okay. Is a list of the plans that members of the Sigma Omicron cult ingested. Oh, ich hätte gerne mal gelesen, was genau drin ist, aber das kommt wahrscheinlich dann bei den Zutaten. Top of the wood worm riddled furniture, and there are several books on ufology. UFOlogy. There's a small drawer and a door. Okay. You try to open the door, but it is locked. You try to open the drawer, and it's not locked. Everything inside looks rusty, except for a pair of scissors in relatively good condition. Scissors. Okay. Aber zwei neue Gegenstände. The edge of the scissors is jagged, but they can still be used for cutting. Cutting with this? You cannot combine these two objects. Okay, das sein können. Oh, warte mal, das vielleicht? Also, das? Na, okay. Okay. A faint trickle of saliva runs down his mouth. Ich hoffe, der bleibt weg. You hear a deep breath and a couple of snores. A woman in her mid-20s is lying on the ground. From her posture, she appears to have slumped over. Her breathing is weak, but she's still alive. Okay. Wo sind die jetzt gelandet, ja? The boy doesn't appear to be more than 15 years old. Was? Was sind das hier für Kinder? You wonder what brings someone so young to a place like this. Der versucht wahrscheinlich mit Likes zu ködern. He watches his eyes move under his eyelids. He must be dreaming. Ja, und einer ist dann kein Mensch, sondern irgend so eine Bestie. You peek under the hood. The guy looks to be in his late 20s. He is in a deep sleep. From time to time he mumbles something unintelligible. The letters Sigma and Omicron are painted on a sheet that looks like it could have survived 3 wars. You don't need to carry a dirty sheet around. Okay. There's no doubt that this guy is Dan. Ah, okay, the leader of the cult. So direkt finden wir den? Vielleicht ist es ja gar nicht der wahre Anführer. Oh, das ist so spannend, ich finde das so gut. You check his pulse. It is way too fast. His heart beats as if it was going to burst out of his chest, and his breathing is becoming more elaborate each moment. Wake up! Can you hear me? You get no response. Alright. Achso, das ist Ihr Fenster. There's not a drop left in the glasses. All the cultists have gladly accepted to drink the poison their leader has given them. Okay. Dan is on this floor. You don't need to go upstairs. Oh, was? Although he was the one who made it, Dan can't offer any help with the recipe right now. That will not wake Dan up. Okay. Hier, vielleicht der Gong irgendwie? No. Ah. Nochmal zurück und mit Eliza sprechen. Look, Pella, I don't think you're the type to go around looking for trouble. No, I'm not. But you're doing your best to look like one. Okay, warte mal, das heißt, wenn wir nicht dahin gehen können, gehen wir jetzt nur noch mal zum Arzt. Weil der Typ muss ja dort hingerannt sein. Verdammt, doch nicht. Mist, ich dachte jetzt echt, der rennt hierher. Oder ist der vielleicht drin? Na, er wäre ja vor der Oma reingekommen, das wäre unfair. Ach nee, warte mal, ich kann ja vielleicht. Haha. Ich kann ja das der ja vielleicht mal geben. Ich kann mal reingucken. Was ist denn das? Ah ja. I think you can help me with this recipe of sorts I have found. Zack. Let's see. Was ist es? Rosa. Where did you get this? It's a long story. But I think someone threw a party with its stuff. Do you mean they ingested it? Yeah. Yes, I think so. Oh God. Wait here. Okay, sie geht direkt zum Doc. Da ist er! Yes, Rosa? Rosa tries to keep her voice down, but you manage to hear the whole conversation. That one over there. Okay, don't worry. I'll take care of this. Okay, das ist also Carlos. Dr. Carlos Ramirez. How are you? I'm Dr. Ramirez. Alan Goldberg, my pleasure. Well, what you have here are the ingredients for what is known as the Big Sleep. Oh. Dornröschen, like Bogart's film? Damn right. It's a powerful hallucinogen that was quite popular during the last decade. It was made from uncommon plants found along the US-Mexican border, Mexico border. Okay. People stopped using it because one of its side effects was that it slowed the heart rate and caused a state of somnolence that could last for 2 to 3 days. Hence the name, I suppose? Exactly. Tell me how old is the person who ingested it? Boah, die sind alle relativ jung, die drumherum liegen. There are 5 of them. Most of them are kids. I'm guessing they are in their 20s. All except one, a man. He must be, I don't know, 60-something? You must take the person to the hospital immediately. Ja, wo ist denn hier eins? It was proven that in the elderly, the big sleep slowed down the heart rate even more, after which it would then suddenly shoot up at irregular intervals. Runter und dann pop, 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 pop. That can lead to a heart attack. Ja, okay, na, ist klar. The person you are talking about is in real danger. Ja, wenn sie halt sterben wollen, na, dann lass ihn doch sterben. Can you take him to a hospital? I think that. Forget it. It would be too risky. While the drug is working, his heart will be too sensitive to resist the dose of adrenaline, which is what he will be given at a hospital. Unless... Yes, we have time. At least I hope so. However, we can't just sit back and do nothing. You see, there's a partly natural solution that could serve our purpose. Okay. I can make it in a matter of minutes, but I'm missing certain elements here. Mhm. I could get them. You must get them. A person's life depends on them. First ingredient would be a leaf from a tree of the bamboo family. Okay. Bambusoidea virginia. It is a small tree. It doesn't grow more than 3 feet. Lately, it has become fashionable as a decorative element. Most people are not aware that at this time of the year it gives off toxic spores. It is not an indoor tree. Ja, die Pflanze ist ungiftig. Oh, wirklich. One leaf, good. What else? You must restore his heart to its normal rhythm. The adrenaline, as I said, would be too strong. Okay, ja. Ja, wenn das dann so hochfeuert. So I can't think of anything else but some instant stimulant. Cocaine. What the hell? Where will I find cocaine? Are you serious? We are in Hollywood. Yeah, okay, yeah. Is it clear to you what you need to bring me so I can help your friend? A bamboo leaf. Yes. And cocaine. How much are we talking about? Not much, less than half a gram will be enough. Let me notify Rosa. Are you serious about this? I don't like the idea either, but we are here to save lives. Alright. As soon as you get those 2 ingredients, give them to Rosa and I will get to work. Genau, in der Zwischenzeit kannst du dich um Oma kümmern. Thank you very much, Doc. If you have any question, please talk to her. And now, if I may, I have a patient to attend to. Hurry up, the clock is ticking. Bing. Okay. Bambus. Bambus, wo finden jetzt hier Bambus? Oh, Cocaine muss ich bei den Dingern, bei den Typen kaufen. Oh man. So, warte mal, jetzt müssen wir noch mal kurz schnell durchschwingen. Ich habe keinen Bambus, oder? Ne. Und wieder raus. Okay. Bambus. Was ist das hier? Rosa? James? Ne, brauche ich nicht. Ist das Bambus? Das ist Bambus. Ah! Ja. Isn't that the same plant that Dr. Ramirez was talking about? Gib her. You try to rip one of the plant's leaves off, but they're firmly attached to the stem. Gib her. Bamboo leaf. What are you doing? Taking a souvenir. You're disturbing the feng shui of the office. For a leaf, really? Do what you want, but if things go wrong, I know who to blame. Ja, hol mal hier nicht rum. Rescue one miss a leaf from his feng shui tree. Also dem steht das schief. Nichts mit Feng Shui bei dir. So, Gut, haben wir das schon mal? Bin mal gespannt, wann ich die anderen wiedersehe. So. Jetzt müssen wir, soweit ich das sehe, auf die Side. Du hast doch bestimmt gutes Zeug, oder? Warte mal, der ist neu hier vorne, oder? Ja. I need some cocaine. Warte mal, ich muss erstmal gucken, ob ich mit dem hier reden kann, warte. Boah. Get the hell out of here. I told you to get lost. Freundlich wie eh und je. The guy doesn't take his eyes off Leroy. Leroy? Das ist Leroy? Das ist Amanda. Okay. Okay. Gib her das Zeug. Would you take care for me, man? Who do you take for me? What? Do I look like a drug dealer? Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Get out of here, pal. I don't sell that shit. Und Amanda schaltet sich ein. Hey, yeah, you, come over here. Wie kann die das hören? Ich habe geflüstert. Wow, schon 3 Stunden. Ja, ich mach gleich aus. Hero and sell you shit. Who? No one leaning on the pole. He's an undercover cop. Whoa, echt? You think no one can tell about? We can usually spot them a mile away. He's Don Johnson. What is this guy up to? To earn brownie points, I guess. They are the kind of cops fresh out of the academy that want to move up the ranks at all costs. I know a few of them. I guess catching Leroy's supplier would get him some recognition. Is that cop planning to stand there all day? All day long. The bastard has the patience of a saint. Leroy doesn't look intimidated, though. Look at them. This looks like a staring duel right out of the spaghetti western. Ja, kriege ich von dir nix? Oh man. Warte mal, good time, heißt es vielleicht Cocaine time? Jetzt sagt er automatisch nein. Oh, jetzt kriege ich nix hier. Oh Mann, Amanda. Nochmal direkt ansprechen. Okay. Ja. Hat nicht geklappt. Vielleicht später oder doch woanders. Ja, aber es muss ja richtiges Kokain sein. Hier habe ich die Pflanze bekommen. Und die Menschen komme ich auch nicht rein. Oh. Tja. Das müssen wir beim nächsten Mal ausfinden. Oder Glenn hat er bestimmt irgendwelche Pakete, was? Glenn? Ach, der fragt gar nicht danach. Boah, wir können... Entweder man bekommt es wirklich, findet man das, oder man muss es irgendwie zusammenstellen. Weil was anderes nehmen geht ja nicht. Es muss ja echtes sein, damit wir die Dosis herstellen können. Bei den Studios könnte schon sein. Was ist mit dem hier? Lionel? Komm, da hast du bestimmt irgendwas. Ich kann ihn nicht mal fragen, ey. Ah, okay. Kann ich die Brille wieder mitnehmen, oder? Na. Naja, gut. Gut, gehen wir von den Ladies. Das soll es jetzt gewesen sein für jetzt. Und ja, sehr cool. Es wird auf jeden Fall immer interessanter. Und die höchste Frage ist natürlich, wo bekommen wir das Mehl her? Bei der nächsten Episode, wenn es wieder heißt Nightmare Frames. Ja, mehr gibt es dazu nicht zu sagen. Gut, das war's jetzt. Vielen Dank fürs Reinschauen, Vorbeischauen. Elges, danke dir. Heute schön mal wieder eine Nachmittagsrunde gehabt zu haben. Ist ja so rar in der Gaming Lounge. Aber hey, da war es mal wieder. Ja, schaltet beim nächsten Mal wieder ein, wenn es heißt, finden wir das Mehl oder mixen wir doch was anderes zusammen. Gut. Na denn, also wie gesagt, später dann irgendwann auf der Tube zum Nachschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal dann. Ich freue mich schon. Ja, ich freue mich auch. Danke dir. Und ja, dann gucken wir mal. Danke, gerne doch, ja. Wie es dann weitergeht und ob wir den Typen überhaupt retten können. Wahrscheinlich schon, weil wir brauchen Informationen von Dan, um den anderen Typen zu finden. So sieht's aus. Gut, Dankeschön. Das war's jetzt aus der Gaming Lounge mit mir am Gastgeber Twitcher. Macht's gut, bis zum nächsten Mal und genau. Dankeschön.